Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to look at a really special collaboration between famous iconic blogger and influencer Christine from Temptalia and the amazing indie makeup house Sydney Grace. This is their collaboration together. I am holding up one of them here. The collaboration actually consists of, well, I want to say 3 palettes, but it's 6, isn't it? Really, we had a trio done in both light and dark versions of the same trio. I picked up just one. I'll tell you why in a moment, for $40 for one. But if you wanted to buy them in the bundle of 3, either 3 lights or 3 darks, it did give you a little bit of a discount, which is kind of cool. So why did I pick up just one? Let me tell you what I picked up and what I did here. I picked up one. I picked up On the Horizon in the lighter shades for a few reasons. I wanted to support Christine at Temptalia. If you haven't read her blog or checked out her Instagram, Christine, I have valued her foundation matrix, has been a staple in my life for years now, that will help you predict what shade of foundation, and when you're buying online, any help is appreciated. Plus, I really like her reviews and the grades that she gives products. I always check to see if she and I were on the same page. Usually we are, sometimes we're glaringly opposite, and that always makes me wonder what it is, because she is Christine has such an eye for this stuff, and she reviews literally everything. I think I'm safe in saying that. So I really wanted to support Christine and Temptalia, and I also wanted to support Sydney Grace. If you are interested in independent makeup, you can't do any better than Sydney Grace. Their shades are so lush, is the only word I could call it, and they're just so beautiful and creamy and dreamy. The reason I only bought one, so I bought the one to support both Christine of Temptalia and Sydney Grace. The reason I only bought one is I am just not a colored eyeshadow lady. I just tend towards the neutrals, and I've been doing so many neutrals, especially once we went into lockdown. I've gotten really used to myself wearing neutrals. So I made myself get this one not only to support those two, but also because I thought if anyone could bring me back around to darker, bolder colors, it would be Temptalia and Sydney Grace together as one. Just the same way that Viseart made me finally love purple with their Violette palette, I figured that Sydney Grace could definitely concoct and create the shades that I would love. So I picked up one because to me, they seemed similar, all 3. Now, if you are a color-loving shadow person, you are going, Rebecca, there was nothing similar about them. I know, but if it's not neutral, it's similar to me. I'm just, know thyself. So let me show you the one I picked up. Like I said, I picked up the version called On the Horizon in the lighter color palette. Here it is in the pan, but we are going to play around with it, and we are also going to show you some arm swatches here. So pretty, and I thought, I love greens, and there's a few little neutral kind of brownish, pinkish, purpley shades in there, which I could definitely do something with. Let's take a look at the swatches on my arm. So beautiful, very typical Sydney Grace in the fact that it's super saturated colors, super pretty. You can see all those lovely mattes in there, and the shimmers are always on point with Sydney Grace. Always. I've never been disappointed by any of their shadows, and I actually think I own them all. So this is really the only collection where I basically own 1 out of the 6. Most people would buy the trio. And I noticed online that it looks like the sellouts are the darker shades. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious to hear which one you guys went for. I tried to do today a little bit of an almost retro 80s green and brown and purple type eye look there. So I want to show you how I achieved this look and went way out of my comfort zone with this quite beautiful palette. I did pay $40, if I didn't say, for my one. Yes, I did, I think. And also, you can get a deal on the bundles. Let's look at the look that I created right here. Stay there. Okay, let's make a look here. Now, you're going to laugh. This is so me. But I'm like immediately attracted to the browns and the kind of pinks. That's not why we bought this palette, Rebecca. Push yourself. I have to, I have to cheerlead myself. Where are my pom-poms? Okay, so we will. Let's do something green and pink. It's kind of 80s sounding. Let's start with this big fluffy Rephr number 27. And let's start with this pink shade. Whoa, me and my mirror, trying to get the mirror out of here. Let's start with this pink shade right here, all the way right. It's called October Odyssey. And I'm just going to put this beautiful kind of rosy shade all over my eye. I barely even tapped it off. As you saw, it's really, really saturated, and that is the point. I'm already frightening myself. And you know, it's funny because I've been working so much lately with neutral palettes because there's been so many that have come out that it's kind of reinforced itself with my addiction to neutral. So seeing anything that's not, though this is kind of a neutral pinky color, it's still a bit vibrant for me, and I'm like, ah, you know what I mean? I know. I'm going to take this Sonia G eye brush here and go into the same exact color, which is October Odyssey, and just kind of run it under the eye. Make my little funny face and run it under the eye. So that's what we have so far. Not too bad, but as I promised you guys, I want to do something kind of 80s-ish maybe. So let's go into Desert Spoon. Desert Spoon, if I can get my mirror out of there or figure out how to do that, is this green one right here. So let's try it. I mean, why not, right? Let's run that. Let me just really try to knock some of that off. And let's just run that into the crease. I wonder what it's going to become on top of this kind of pinky color. Let's see. I just wanted to kind of place it there, and then I'm going to kind of blend it with that same brush. I know I need to do a little bit more. Let me see. Switching up brushes here. There we go. Let me just kind of place it in there, and then it's very green. I don't know what we're making here, but we're making something. And then I'm just kind of blending it in. And we just have kind of a little green. It's not too bad actually, because it's kind of like, it's kind of making almost like a grayish purple in there. Kind of funny how these things go together. And then I'm going to use my finger to play with this Earthbound, which is kind of a sparkly green color right here. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid, and I'm going to use my fingers, though there appears to be no fallout whatsoever. This is getting a bit mermaidy, which, you know, if you've watched my channel for some time, if you're new, hello, I like mermaidy. But let's get another color in there. What do you guys think so far? See, it's kind of out of my comfort zone, but I kind of like different too. I admit it, I like different too. Okay, I'm going to take another Sonia G brush and go into Heart Dog, which it would be nice if I showed you, is this kind of shimmer color here, kind of a creamy shimmer color. And I'm going to put Heart Dog right here. This is very different for me. Oh, how interesting. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend a little bit more, because this is definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm such a neutral girl, but it kind of works. It's kind of pretty and different. What I'm going to do now is just get some eyeliner on, because it definitely needs that eyeliner and mascara. A dramatic eye really needs that, or something that just feels like it's off to the side. So let me do that, and then I have a lot to say here. Okay, we're back, and I'm feeling a little more grounded with some eyeliner and some mascara on. I'll tell you, I really, really like this look. It's super fun. It's not me. I am just a neutral person. It doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means it's not generally my style. So I am super glad that I invested in this palette, because I really wanted to see what it was about. And I so love Sydney Grace, and I wanted to support Christine at Temptalia. And these are beautiful shadows. It's not really my thing. So I am really happy that I have this one that I can play with. These Sydney Grace shadows wear so beautifully, and they are so well performing and so pretty. And this palette to me is so Christine from Temptalia. And you know, she always will do a close-up on her eye of these gorgeous eye looks that she does. Just the way her hand holds the brush must just be enthralling. She just makes these gradient, these beautiful, and so for me, a neutral loving lady, this will be something I only reach for on occasion. No disrespect to anyone involved in it, because obviously the shadows are amazing, and I'm really happy that I got this. I will be playing with it more. I'll be leaning more towards the browns because that's just what I do, but I absolutely love this palette. And if you are a fan of bright colors, because we could have gone so much brighter with some of the other options in the series, and I could have done even more and gone brighter, and I will continue to play with this and have fun with that. I did have fun with this look. I like it very, very much. You gotta love color, but if you do, this will be your thing, and it's a worthwhile investment, let me tell you. So let me know what you think of me stepping out of my comfort zone here. And, you know, leave a comment below if you picked this one up. A lot of you I spoke with picked up the series of 3, and it looks like some of the darker ones are selling out. Maybe I picked the wrong thing. I don't know. So let me know your thoughts, please, below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in the next video, where I'll probably be wearing neutral shadow. You know me.